Tsunami. Tsunami. We've seen it in the news, and it appears that it actually has happened or is happening as a result of an 8.8 earthquake on the coast of the Soviet Union, or I should say now Russia. There was a tsunami warning for the West Coast and Hawaii and Japan and all around the area. So this morning, I want to raise this whole thing when life feels like a tsunami. The earth beneath me has shaken, things are moving, I don't have stability, and the waves of life are coming at me. Tsunami. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. I'm going to give you the text to talk to take away 5 minutes or less. And then I need you to do something. Put the revelation that you get in the chat area, then share it. Don't keep it to yourself so that others can get what you get and we can create our morning manna community. How about that? How about that? We want to greet some people and then get right into the word on this morning. Good morning, Ella. How are you on this morning? Ramona, how are you on this morning? Brother Nesbitt, how are you on this morning? A tsunami. How many of you have ever felt like, oh my God, it just keeps on coming? The waves of life are lapping up on the shores of my situation, and I seemingly cannot see my way through. Well, this morning, we're going to help you. We're going to help you. Good morning. Good morning, Pamela. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. How are you on this morning? Pastor Sherry Cook, how are you on this morning? Good to see you on this morning. You must got a break this morning joining us. Vaughn, how are you on this morning? Verena, how are you on this morning? You know what? I had an awesome opportunity yesterday. I did not teach last night. Minister Kofi continued this whole series that we started with Who's Got Your Back? And man, I got to work. Trust me, I can't wait till Sunday. I cannot wait till Sunday so I can pour into you what God has poured into me. But anyway, so yesterday I had this awesome opportunity. Just give me a time to kind of just share this blessing that I had an opportunity to do professional development for Unit 4 district over in Champaign, Illinois. And the room full of principals and administrators and all of those kinds of things. It's a different space for me, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And based on the response, it helped. It helped. You know, sometimes you move into different arenas that God gives you. So thank you for your prayers. Let me finish greetings to folk and let's get with this word on this morning. Good morning, Gerald. How are you? Ann, how are you? Dawn, how are you? Deacon Joe, how are you? Carolyn, how are you? Elder Mobley, how are you on this morning? Liz, how you doing on this morning? Deborah, how are you on this morning? How are you? Yep. Wow, Tsunami is right. Samari, how are you on this morning? That's right. Teresa, how are you on this morning? Cynthia, how are you on this morning? Bernice, Felicia, Elder Jan, Jacqueline, how are all of you on this morning? Kaminsky, I hope I got that right. I hope I did. And if I didn't, please forgive me. This morning, it's all about tsunami. When the waves of life laps up on the shores of your situation that you just don't see your way through. What do you do when the ground beneath you that creates the tsunami is shaking? That's what we're going to talk about on this morning. So let's get with it.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Well, here we go. Here's the text. Here's the talk. Here is the takeaway. John 16:33. John 16:33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. Here's the talk or the context of the text. You know what? Life will life you. It will. Trouble will trouble you. Storms will storm. Jesus didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't at all. He said it very plainly. You will have trouble. But he also didn't leave us stuck in the struggle. He followed that hard truth with hope. Take heart, he said. I have overcome the world. Jesus is not distant in your difficulty. He steps into the tsunamis and the storms with peace, not with panic. When life starts spinning, don't spin with it. Stand. And when all you can do, then stand. There's a difference between being in trouble and being overcome by trouble. Let me say that again. This is what Jesus is saying in the context of the text. There's a difference with being in trouble and being overcome by trouble. One is the reality of life, the other is the reality of faith. One is the reality of life, the other is the reality of faith. Now, here's what the scriptures are saying. There's three things I want to share with you on this morning. Put them in the chat area. I want you to grab this. One, trouble is a guarantee, but defeat is not. Let me say that again. Trouble is a guarantee, but defeat is not. Jesus never promised a life without trouble, but he did promise power to overcome it. He didn't promise a life without trouble, but he did promise the power to overcome it. And he's going to keep his promise. Here's the second thing I want you to get. Peace isn't found in the absence of trouble, but in the presence of Christ. His peace shows up like an anchor in a tsunami of the storm that's lapping up on the shores of our lives when the ground beneath us is shaking. Here's the third thing. Overcoming is possible because he overcame. His victory wasn't just personal, it was for us. It wasn't just personal, it was for us. What's your takeaway this morning? Here's your takeaway. When life starts lifing and lapping up on the shores of your situation like a tsunami, shift into storm mode in his presence. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. This bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the manna. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna, where I will give you just a little bit of a snippet of the trailer that I'm going to preach on this coming Sunday. Who's got your back? All of heaven. God bless you. Bye.